Hi, Brian.
Hey, Tony.
Episode 10 of Salty Language officially recording.
Woo!
Can you believe that?
No, I can't, actually.
Oh. 10 episodes of this nonsense.
I know. The best part is we keep getting more followers.
I know, yeah. Shout out to the new followers.
Yep. Welcome to Shameless Plug Studios. Man, I almost dropped it again.
For shame.
I can't do that twice in a row.
Yeah,
we would have had to start over.
I do have another shout out, Brian. Shout out to Monica's mom.
Nice. Yep, as you posted, we are mom approved.
That's right, mom approved. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't have to like us, but she'll learn to...
love us?
That's right.
Nice. Well, it is fitting that, Monica first mentioned that to us about, on the episode, called Bulge First.
Yeah, it's true.
Moms love our bulges. What can you do?
What can you do?
Like I told you, that's how I threw my back out.
Yeah.
Nooch.
Hilarious.
Yeah, well, you got to steal from Kevin Smith once in a while. What do
yeah,
you do?
I mean,
borrow.
Borrow.
It was an homage.
Creative borrowing.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yep.
I do have a special announcement. I think I'm expecting a second food baby.
Already?
Maybe.
Jesus Christ, dude. Well, we know what you do in your spare time.
Eat.
Yeah, I guess.
No, you ever have one of them, like, tasty dinners? Then you just have a dessert, after you eat it, you're just like, why did I eat that? Now I should just kill myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually had that moment when I caught about 3 minutes of According to Jim this morning, which... Ugh. It had nothing to do with a food baby, but good God, I felt like I wanted to just take a knife right into my neck.
I don't blame you.
Mm-hmm. Not my wrist. I wanted something faster.
Yeah, not a slow, painful According to Jim.
Square into the jugular and just paint the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. It was. Happy birthday to Renee, if she's listening.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, no, Jeannie made her. There's one thing my wife can do,
and that's finger roll.
Finger roll. No.
Little George the Iceman there.
When it comes to dessert, it's like touchdown pass.
Oh,
every time.
Trust me, I know.
If it's not touchdown pass, it's at least get you set up in the red zone.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're set for a touchdown or points. Yeah.
So she made a German chocolate cake. The 3 layers.
Right, sauerkraut, brats, and beer,
yes,
right?
Exactly.
That's how you make a German cake.
So I just smashed a huge ass piece of it before I came over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just regretting it.
I only have one question to ask you.
Huh.
Where the hell is mine?
She only brought home 2 pieces.
And?
Exactly.
One for you, one for me. Where's the problem?
Good call. What was I thinking?
I know, right?
Well, that just means that she's going to have to, make another one, I guess.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I can't really bitch because, the last time she made something for me, I literally just killed myself because you just have one of those moments in life where you're just like, it's a little, what is it, Milwaukee's Best or whatever it was. It's like, life can't get any better than this or whatever.
Right.
You're done. When she made that fantastic pumpkin pecan cheesecake.
That is pants-wettingly delicious.
Yeah, that was endgame right there.
Yeah.
That's windmill slam, boom, stand up and just be like, what?
Yeah.
Because it's over.
Take a bite, immediate jizz in the shorts.
Oh! Yeah, the problem was that it was a big piece that I ate, too.
That's a problem.
Fucking nuts look like a raisin afterwards.
And hilarious.
Yeah. What are you going to do, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Rehydrate and go again.
Yes. You are correct, sir.
Yeah.
Let's just say I started my own bank after that.
Speaking of banks, we probably don't have that news story pulled up, do we?
Oh, shit.
I don't think we can go through the line of segues that we did last episode.
Oh, I disagree because I think we go to that story. Because,
all right.
It covers a lot of things that we like to talk about.
Meanwhile, back at the archives.
Doing a little Justice League thing.
Hey, why not?
Meanwhile, the Justice League. Actually reminds me of the, was it the Super Best Friends or whatever?
Super Friends, yeah.
No.
Oh.
That, South Park did.
Yes.
Meanwhile, the Super Best Friends, Bed Friends, that's even more disturbing considering they're all religious icons.
Well, I guess you'll have that.
Yeah. Well, you can't show Muhammad anymore. So the first time they did, though.
Isn't he in a teddy bear suit now? Is that
yeah, the last episode they did with him, he is, yeah. I'm struggling to find that story now.
Well, yeah, I guess we don't really need the story.
Fail.
Because I kind of know the gist of it. It was in California, right?
I believe so, yeah. I think it was San Diego, in fact.
All right, so let's rewind a little bit. Speaking of banks, Brian, You see, California's churning away redheads from their sperm banks.
No, I did not see that.
Because, let's be honest, who wants that disgusting ginger sperm?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't believe that's the actual reason that they did it, but good enough.
They probably don't want them, steel wool, wiry red pubes all over their jack rooms.
That's disgusting.
Yes, they are.
But accurate.
Gingers, right?
That's terrible.
Well, we spent like 3 episodes beating the shit out of midgets. It's time to move on to a different group.
That's true. That's true. We probably shouldn't bash on midgets anymore. Plus, I have nothing to add from the Hogan wrestling show because I didn't watch it this week.
I don't blame you.
So, yeah.
I think my one eye is still recovering when I tried to gouge it out.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you're right.
Stop acting like it bothered you.
I'll be honest. Any reality television bothers me.
That's
in
not
some
true.
fashion or the other.
Whatever, you love it.
Oh, you're right. What was I thinking?
Love it.
Loving it?
Yeah.
Loving it? Ugh. All right. See, I just, I can't do the high-pitched nonsense. I should just not even try.
I disagree. I think you can.
I don't know. I'd have to do the old, let me try to pedal my bike, slide off the pedal, and hit the old nut splitter.
We don't have microphones set up for that yet.
Damn it.
That'll have to wait
Why
till
don't
later.
we? That's it. Kickstarter for a bike with the nut splitter with a mounted microphone on it.
I like it.
It's perfect. Still having no luck finding it.
I cannot believe I can't find this. Damn it, we're letting people behind the wall.
I know. The fourth wall.
All right, enough of that.
Yeah.
It's going to really bother me, though, if I can't find it. I'm going to cry.
I agree. You shall cry.
That didn't really sound like a cry.
The only thing I can figure is, there must be a checklist when you're, trying to decide what sort of sperm popsicle you want to squat over.
What if it's the turkey baster thing?
Well, maybe it's that. I don't know how it functions. I don't know.
Right.
But there's got to be a little checklist of things you want, and redheads must never get checked.
Yeah.
Because why else would we? There must be a surplus of ginger sperm, which it sounds awfully disgusting.
Yeah, that's the way they made it sound, was that it came down to that too many people, had gone in of the ginger variety, and that no one wanted. That they had a surplus of it, so they were like, nobody's really looking for this, so we're going to have to...
Supply and demand, sir.
Yeah, let's ease up on this.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, how many soulless people do you want when we're going around?
That's true.
They're just fucking creepy.
But what surprises me is...
Now, of course, we're not talking to any of our fantastic listeners that might be gingers.
No, those guys are great.
Right, they're fantastic.
Or girls.
And all have souls, probably.
Probably.
Not really.
Not really, no.
Mm-hmm.
I've looked through those transparent eyes.
That's terrible. Why would you say that?
Although you do have the oddness of the ginger female, which like 2% of them are retardedly hot, and everything else is, come shambling out of the swamp.
Wow.
What?
That's fair.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
But no, what surprised me about California, of all places, having a surplus of red-headed sperm, is it's awfully sunny out there. From what I know of the ginger class of person, they tend to burn, like, it could be overcast.
Right, like they're vampires, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
They need whatever that dummy vampire movie I watched, and everyone's walking around in motorcycle suits with UV helmets on.
Oh, God, I forgot the name of it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
Yeah, you told me, and I absolutely cannot remember it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, ooh, I have to watch this. And you were like, yeah, do yourself a favor. Don't.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Ugh.
But yeah. So, a moral story is, if you're redheaded, just jack off for your own personal pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to make any money off it.
I kind of wonder if, does that mean that there's a surplus of, or not a surplus, but there's a lot of large floppy hat sales in California? Because whenever you see pictures of California, you never see large floppy hatted, redheaded people frolicking.
That's true.
So,
that's because there's piles of ash.
Is it possible that maybe they accepted sperm by mail?
Possibly.
Probably not. I don't think the post office is okay with you sending fluids through the mail like that.
You just don't tell them.
Oh, right.
Yeah, see?
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well,
Problems. Believe me, my experience in the post office,
That explains how you keep sending yours all over the country.
Exactly. Yeah, watching anything get done in the bowels of that place is like watching a monkey try to fuck a football.
Hilarious?
Yes.
Because I don't see anything else that could possibly be.
Which, I need to find a video of this immediately.
I'm sure you can.
I hope so.
There has to be. I don't understand how there couldn't be, you know?
I agree. Do we have any monkey stories on the docket I can segue to?
I do. We do have some. Well, I don't know. You know that we have the orangutan story, and I have a chimp story.
Ooh.
In fact, we happen to have a chimp story actually somewhere here.
Speaking of monkey,
I know. Now I won't be able to find that either because I'm just a mess on these tonight.
yeah, you are operating the old fail dozer somehow.
Nope.
Close? No.
That's about donuts.
Donuts?
Donuts.
It's about donuts?
This is not getting it done today, Tony. I'm failboating all over.
Nah, that's all right. We have quite the inbox of stuff. Unfortunately, only some of it's from our listeners. Most of it's from us.
Yeah, that's all right.
Come on, people. Oh, my little cart of fun is gone.
Nice job, asshole.
If you want to...
Oh, man. He's all over the place. You should see the things he's doing to this microphone.
Oh, yeah. So if you want to send us any sort of goodness, please, by all means, saltylanguage@gmail.com. Mm-hmm. Please send us some stuff.
Yes.
Or hit us up on the old Twitter, salty_language, with an @ sign in front of it. Of course, if you don't know that, then, get off the Twitter. Or facebook.com/saltylanguage. We're always up for it. That is quite the red face in them. It's redheaded and monkey.
I know. It's a double segue.
Double segue.
Double. All right, that was triple.
That's when the segues go ass to ass, right?
Yes.
I knew it.
They scissor, but backwards.
Oh, wow. That's intense.
It's pretty rough, yeah. It's they just flap their dicks down and,
I wasn't picturing male segues. All right.
Yeah, you were.
Now I am.
I don't believe for a second you weren't before.
All right, fair enough.
All right, let's talk some monkey here.
Always.
So here's a story about virtual monkeys writing Shakespeare.
Wait, virtual monkeys?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll get to it. A few million virtual monkeys are close to recreating the complete works of Shakespeare by randomly mashing keys on virtual typewriters.
That's awesome.
I know, right? Apparently, they are 99.990% complete.
You know what I love? That some jerk-off programmed this. Mm-hmm. When there's clearly anything better he could have been doing.
Right. I don't see the problem here. Mr. Anderson's virtual monkeys are small computer programs.
Mr. Anderson, is this the Matrix?
No, it's the guy who used to be on wrestling. You know, the microphone came down from the ceiling.
Oh.
No.
I was picturing Mr. Anderson. I can't do the guys. That was George Lucas doing that.
I didn't know he was coming through this week.
Yeah, who knew?
Probably just wrecking our childhood.
Oh, check out the Tumblr. Great video of him going
There
up.
will be. It is fantastic. Thanks, Garrett. Yep, nice. To get a sense of the scale of this project, there are 5.5 trillion different combinations of any 9 characters from the English alphabet. And this is set to where each monkey is each virtual monkey is just, randomly mashing. Or it's randomizing the letters that they choose.
Right.
So.
Wow, that's pretty weird. The only virtual monkey I was aware of, you remember playing Gorilla? When it was like global thermal nuclear war.
Where they threw the
bananas at each other.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, good clean fun.
For sure.
That's an old school like DOS.
Yeah,
game.
it is. That's
good luck finding it.
Yeah, that's going back a couple 10 years.
That's when you had to know it was in there just to play.
That's true. Yeah.
Stupid Gorilla. I do miss global thermal nuclear war though.
Yeah, there was some game that
that was fun.
I played a couple years ago. It's basically the same game, but it was called something else.
I've played the knockoffs. It's not the same.
No,
I want to drop death heads on people and all that shit. God, we probably spent hours playing that stupid game.
Easily, dude. While one of us was over playing the Super Nintendo or something, and one was over on the computer fucking playing. Or when we stayed at your dad's, we used to play Gorilla and Global Thermal Nuclear War over there against each other and shit, or against a computer or whatever.
Do you remember that old game he used to have on his computer when it was, I don't remember the name of it, but it was when you were either the U.S. or the Soviets, and you had to pick what cities you were nuking.
Yeah.
Just to rack up a higher death count.
Yes.
God, I love old school games. Oh, I wish I could remember the name of that. Hopefully somebody sends us the thing or does the research or,
Yeah.
any of that.
Just leaving smoking craters all over the world.
So crazy.
Yeah.
America's always the better one, though, because you had the Star Wars program.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah.
Because George Lucas was constantly redoing it, so it was top notch.
Exactly.
Right?
God damn it.
Not talking about George Lucas?
No.
Are you sure?
Nah, not this time.
Are you sure?
I think so.
I think he went back and edited it because he originally imagined it that way.
He probably did that.
Then when Ronald Reagan was like, I'm now going to introduce the Star Wars program, that, George Lucas was standing there in his plaid shirt and
ridiculous
no chin.
hairdo.
Mm-hmm. And, standing there acting like he was, in charge of it.
Actually, he probably just had a big black cloak on like the Emperor.
Right. Nice.
That'd be my guess.
When they did the experiment for it, someone pulled the old, you see that asteroid, and George Lucas was like, that's no asteroid. And it was actually the Death Star.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's not a moon.
Dun dun. So in another completely unrelated monkey-ish story.
Well, we do love our monkeys.
Yes. I especially love this monkey because this is a story I've been following for a couple years, I believe. And this is about, actually, I think this might be a different monkey let's get this correct. It's an orangutan. Now, also, I would like to point out to people, there's no G at the end of that word. It is not an orangutan. It's not something that sounds like you're combining the word boomerang and the orange drink that
That tang so delicious.
True. No, it's really not. But yeah, it's orangutan, and at the end, not G. Please get it right.
Like Jim Tan Laundry?
Yes.
Ugh.
No. Orangutan? Well, they're orange.
After I said Jim Tan Laundry, my head should just exploded.
I agree. Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't have a gun to make that happen. Or a shovel.
Yeah, right on.
Bang!
So what's this orangutan?
This orangutan was originally given, it was a zoo orangutan, and people that were visiting were giving this orangutan cigarettes.
Because why wouldn't you?
Well, monkeys have a hard life. They need something to release the stress.
He's in prison. It's money.
I'm saying, right?
I've seen the movies.
I know. He's trading it so he doesn't get raped. It's
exactly.
All right. No big deal. So, actually, I should say she, because it's Shirley. So.
Oh, gosh. There's going to be one of those broads with, the iron lung voice.
No, this is this is an orangutan. What kind of iron lung voice does an orangutan have?
Well, whatever it is, it sounds much worse now. That's all I know.
I actually thought you were going to make an airplane joke there when I said Shirley, but anyways.
Damn it, I missed that softball.
You did. Nice job, asshole.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Anywho, there's people who obviously were getting upset because, the orangutan's smoking. And, for some reason they seem to think it's not good for the orangutan. Whatever. So anyways, they asked, some activists have written to the zoo and been like, hey, how about we stop letting the monkey have cigarettes?
I hope the zoo went, how about you mind your business?
No. What the zoo should have said would have been like, then what's she supposed to do when she's drinking? Like, listen, we give her a bottle of some nice scotch and a cigarette. That's all she wants. She doesn't ask for much. We're keeping her in a damn cage and collecting cash off of it.
It's an orangutan. It doesn't need nice scotch. You can just throw it a bottle like Dewar's. It'd be fine.
I'm just saying, why not?
Little Cuddy Sark.
I'm just saying, why not treat the orangutan to some nice scotch? Or right. You don't know. Maybe this orangutan has, discerning taste.
Maybe.
Who knows? But anywho, it was reported in the story that the
Wait.
What?
Do people throw it like lit cigarettes, or is it how to light them?
That's a great question. I would imagine they probably light them and hand them to the children.
So they're flicking lit cigarettes at the thing. Someone's probably like, "Fuck
I don't know
this
about
monkey."
Flicking, but the other side of that could be true though. The monkey will flip its own poop at you. Why wouldn't the monkey necessarily flick those cigarettes at you or just burn people in the eye?
I don't know. I am fascinated by this now.
That's what I'm saying. How can you not be?
Why throw cigarettes at him? You can throw it a lit pipe and make it a hipster one. That would be awesome.
Yeah, especially if you got some patches up on the elbows.
Yeah, a nice tweed jacket.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great.
That would be pretty sweet, actually.
Some mustache wax.
I like that. So, when they wrote the director of the zoo said that, Shirley won't be given any more because smoking is not normal behavior for orangutans. Which,
and don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, nice. There you go. Way to pick it up. Then he also said, I would not say she's addicted, but she might have formed a habit after mimicking humans who were smoking around her, which is probably the fucking, crew. They probably, when the zoo's closed at night, they fucking sit around, they're knocking back shots of tequila or whatever, and they're handing, well, they don't drink tequila in Malaysia probably, but...
You're probably right.
Whatever it is, they drink monkey piss, and then they hand, Shirley, everybody tokes up, puff, puff, pass, and then she just smokes cigarettes during the day because...
There needs to be a controlled experiment. You need to throw in a set of works in the cage and have someone just tie off and be shooting heroin all day and see what the monkey does.
See if the monkey will tie off and shoot heroin.
Grabs the works and goes to it.
Well, there is the phrase, monkey see, monkey do. So, what are you going to do?
And then, Brian, you have the ultimate monkey riding a horse. Bam!
I don't know. Those monkeys riding dogs were pretty fantastic.
Well, that's true.
It's tough.
Especially because they're...
Wait. Are you talking about normal-sized horses or those little ponies? I say little ponies because it'd be much funnier.
I agree.
Because, small equals funny.
How about
midgets?
Normal-sized horse riding the monkey in a horse suit?
That's just insane. It's no bunkie.
Oh, God.
And inside joke.
Oh, I forgot about the bunkie.
And I doubt anyone listening knows that joke.
No one will get it but us two in the room.
Yeah, because I don't think
fine.
any of our old commercial art people are listening to this.
Probably not.
If they are, wow, I'm shocked. But
yeah. Hey, let us know. I'd love to find out.
Commercial what?
Dave Holtz might.
He might. Probably not, though. You never know. Apparently, the activist group first decided to say something about it because they say that Shirley seemed to suffer severe mood swings, sometimes looking drowsy, and on other occasions appearing very agitated without a cigarette. Well, no shit. That's called withdrawal.
Yeah.
Not to mention,
if you had damn nicotine fix.
If you had these fucking hippie activists all over you, I'd be irritated and acting drowsy too. Or it's very possible, maybe Shirley's just, had a little weed before they showed up.
What activist cares about what's going on in Malaysia?
These ones.
I've heard about zoos in China where you can buy a goat and throw it into the lion pen from a bridge. So you drop this fucker 20 feet.
Speaking of, where are we going on vacation, though?
China.
Yes. Probably not.
Yeah, I did. Stupid activists.
So speaking of Chinese, no, I'm kidding. This is not really related. This is a story about a massage parlor where the trial against them ended in they had a sex trafficking case, and there was a mistrial declared against them when a masseuse testifying against an allegedly exploitive massage parlor recognized the defense attorney as a former client.
Which is hilarious.
Amazing.
I love it.
Oh, I do too.
Hey, who doesn't need the old massage / jack?
I know, right?
He's got to relieve some tension after the big case.
Yeah.
Now,
what's humorous is that this person, when one of the witnesses left the witness stand, she told prosecutors she recognized Campbell's attorney, Douglas Rath, as a former client. Rath, a former assistant Cook County State's attorney, told the judge that he visited wherever this place is 4 times for massages and given her a bottle of perfume as a gift, but nothing inappropriate occurred during those visits. His quote is, "It was a massage. That was all it was," Rath told the Sun-Times Monday. "What happened was embarrassing. There's no doubt about it. But I did nothing illegal or nothing that was considered improper."
Sure.
Who the fuck just gives their masseuse perfume?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give her a little perfume, but it's going to be from the old,
Be like, here, you might want to get your knuckles and wrists to smell better now.
That's disgusting. And hilarious. You know what I mean? It's like, really? You're going to go get a massage and be like, wow, she gives such great massages, I'm going to buy her perfume. Yeah. That doesn't seem weird at all.
No, it seems perfectly normal.
Nah. Yeah.
Not not a tip, bottle perfume.
Right.
Because that's what everyone wants.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, he's like, hey, he's like, I'm just rewarding her for those happy endings.
Herm.
I mean deep tissue massage, and
Deep
I mean
tissue,
deep, you know?
prostate.
Yeah, seriously. Just like, hey, I, a little pinky in the ass,
Yeah,
hide the
exactly.
pinky, if you will.
Yeah. The old little whoop the woo.
Yeah.
No, she means business.
Yes. Just checking to see if the water's hot. That's all. I mean, come on. It's like, I don't know. Some of this shit just cracks me up. How I would just think so much more of people. He was just like, yep, I did it. He's like, listen, I had some, my fun bag was filled and I had to,
Oh, yeah, I do remember that bitch.
Yeah.
I arced her load across.
Yeah, just like, hey, I had to release some ghosts from the, but like that scene in Ghostbusters where the thing opens and all the ghosts come flying out. Yeah.
They cut the power to the whatever the hell, the containment unit.
Yeah. Or it could be from the Sarah Silverman project where he gets a full release where he just shits the table.
Haven't seen it. Sounds
Oh,
hilarious.
dude, you should. It's fantastic. Because the one guy tells the other to go get a massage, and he was like, get the full release. So he's there, and the girl's like, do you want full release or something? And he's like, yeah. And, she says something about getting a towel, And so while she's gone, he just closes his eyes and just pushes and just shits it all over himself. And then obviously they freak out. And, he tells his boyfriend that he was like, he's like, oh, that was horrible. And he's like, did you get the full release? And he's like, yeah. And, and then he's like, he's like, and they freaked out. And the one's like, he's like, well, what do you call a full release? And he's like, like when you shit. And he's like, that's what I thought. And I was like, wow, that's...
Full release massage.
Yep. So you have to remember that.
Yeah.
Call that the old...
Food baby birth.
It sure
That
was.
is.
It'd be a mess, though, if you were having multiples.
That's true.
Eek.
Octomom.
No doubt. Ugh.
Speaking
Speaking of Octomom?
Yeah, there's no way we can duplicate that ever. That was a miracle last time.
Yeah, no doubt. But speaking of giving birth,
Hey!
I got a segue for that.
We certainly do.
There's an app for that.
What's on your screen there, Brian Haggis?
It sure isn't, Tony. This is a story that says new craze for new moms. Eat the placenta.
Ugh.
Because placenta pancakes got to be the best thing ever, right?
It's kind of like a latke, right?
Oh, that's... Yuck. Cooked or in smoothies, it has high iron levels and vitamin B12.
Go fuck yourself.
Now,
Any mom that does it should be shot.
Now, since it's high in iron, I would say that I'm no doctor, but it's probably not recommended for men as they tend to have higher iron levels.
Good call. I'm definitely not eating placenta.
Right. Abused women tend to have higher iron levels across their face.
That's right.
So I also would not.
Dinner's cold. Or the pants aren't flat.
Wow.
Get that iron across the face.
That's
What?
not... You speaking from experience?
No.
So that's why we can't get your wife on here. No, I'm kidding. Says more mothers are turning to a healthy diet after giving birth, including fruit, veggies, and a nice plate of placenta, as in their own.
Ugh.
Before losing your appetite, too late.
Yeah, no shit.
Consider that placentas contain high iron levels, vitamin B12, and hormones. And while no study proves their effect, believers say that they alleviate postpartum depression and aid in breast milk production. And hey, what the hell? Macaque monkeys? Eat them. So we got monkeys in here,
Cock
too.
monkeys?
It says macaque, macaque. I don't know what the hell they are.
Macaw. I don't
Sure,
know.
whatever. Even if it is 100% psychological, it has its purpose, says one maternal advisor. Maternal advisor, I'm guessing, is somewhere along the same lines as life coach, which means I feed you bullshit and charge you too much money.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're a dummy and you're paying me. Ha 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 ha.
Speaking of, anyone who would like to reach me as a life coach can... No.
Hey, we're free.
Whoa.
I mean,
Whoa.
we have a fee.
Yes. Problem is that certain hospitals won't release placentas because they
Good.
keep them for their own cafeteria. Meatloaf. Considering them biohazardous waste. So some new moms smuggle them out.
How are you going to smuggle it out?
The same way you always do, in a balloon up your ass. He's a fucking placenta mule. Placenta mule might be something I have to write down.
That sounds like a T-shirt idea if I've ever heard one.
Oh,
Placenta mule.
Oh, shit, dude. All right, so Jody Selinder, who was refused hers, waged a media war until a Vegas hospital loosened its placenta take-home policy. A little styrofoam, they wrap it up like a swan. Or like a baby.
Oh, we made you a steer because you're a Longhorns fan, judging by the hat.
Let's just hope it doesn't stick in the back of your car for
Oh, God.
boy.
Oh. Imagine if I found a placenta in my backseat.
Yeah, I would have been more weirded out than finding the steak.
Yes.
Ugh. Oh, my God. Okay.
Wait, I just got it, Brian. We're opening up a restaurant. Placentas. Serve it like 10 different ways.
Is there going to be like a big vat where people can pick theirs?
Yes, exactly.
That's nasty.
I imagine the redhead placentas would be just overflowing.
So here's what I'm thinking. It would be kind of like the Mongolian grill where it's just like there's a buffet thing of it. They just pick it out, slap it in a dish.
Various veggies, various placentas.
Sure.
People cook it up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe take a little bit, make some placenta martinis.
Naturally. Right.
You know?
Placenta smoothies if you're into that. Yeah. You know, we might be onto something.
Hell yeah.
Man, think of the Mommy and Me burger. You put the placenta on top of a burger, and right? No? All right. Yeah. So, with her fighting with this whatever, it makes her the high priestess of the modern placentaphagia movement. Atosa Araxia Abrahamian writes in New York Magazine. Ooh, that's a name.
That's a name?
Yeah, there's a lot.
I thought that was a disease.
There's a lot of A's in that name.
Jesus.
Sounds Canadian.
A?
Hey, buddy. And in case you're wondering, placentas are eaten in smoothies, pill form, or cooked and dried like beef jerky.
Oh, teriyaki placenta. That's no good.
Oh.
I
hope someone was eating some beef jerky as they read that.
Especially teriyaki.
Yeah, kind of like last week, I was hoping somebody might be chawing on some roast beef while listening to us go through that.
Exactly. The only thing that's may be more revolting than this story is Nancy Grace's titty popping out.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Well,
I think I'd rather eat some placenta than look at that again.
Where I read somewhere that someone was like, the Lord give us Scarlett Johansson, and then he gives
the balance of the universe.
Gotta have your balances. That's right.
The yin and yang.
Well, while we're on,
damn her and her dying pepperoni chest.
Oh God.
What? Although she's denying it. Oh, that was a pasty. Yeah, no, it wasn't.
That was no pasty.
I've never seen a pasty look that horrendous.
It's like, look, dude, if they know she's got the moon areolas, you'd think that they would, they would cover that up just to make sure one of them bitches doesn't sneak out, because, it's tough. One of those pops out, and next thing you know, werewolves are howling like crazy.
Exactly. People are getting ripped apart.
I know. It happens.
It does happen.
It happens.
We've seen it before.
I'm just
saying.
See
it again.
People were warned.
Yes.
Oh, man. So speaking of fantastic food-based stories.
I love the segues. They're the greatest.
I know. We're like grasping at the straws.
Oh,
this time.
hell yeah, we are.
Oh, man.
Barely grabbing on.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. This story is different.
Different good?
No. Well, racially charged bake sale sparks student outrage.
I did want to hear this one.
UC Berkeley Republicans get snarky about student admissions.
Oh, shit, I did hear this one. Okay. Yeah.
At this bake sale, they had things for sale like white Caucasian pastries, $2. Black or African American pastries, 75 cents. Native American pastries, only $0.25. Which, first of all, if you're going to be racist about it, just be like free with blanket.
The Native American pastries better be like rum cake.
Oh, that's terrible.
What?
Firewater cake.
Exactly.
Such is the pricing scheme for a sarcastic increased diversity bake sale posted on Facebook by a Republican group at UC Berkeley.
Good job, assholes.
Reports the San Francisco Chronicle. There's Republicans in San Francisco?
A very small group of them.
I was going to say, with all the smug and like the Castro area, I thought that it would only be liberals.
It's like the group of humans in Walking Dead.
Oh, okay.
That's how
I get you.
Yeah,
Fair
okay.
enough.
Yeah.
The sale sparked anger and outrage on campus for its snarky opposition to a bill that would let California universities Consider ethnicity in student admissions. If you don't come, you're a racist, the post says. Not that
Racist?
Pervert. I'm ashamed to know that I go to the same school with people who would say stuff like this, responded one student on Facebook. There's no school you can go to where shit like this isn't being said.
Yeah.
There's constantly racist stuff being said. Whether it's meant, whether it isn't. There's all sorts of, like, pro-white people groups, pro-women groups, pro-black people groups, pro-whatever groups, pro-eating placenta groups.
Ugh.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Shot.
This shit happened. And honestly, every group that is stumping for a certain group, I mean, they're being racist.
Yeah.
It's not the same as being hurtful or harmfully racist, but it's still a form of racism.
Yeah.
You're separating based on race, and that's whatever. This is just stupid.
Well, yeah.
I mean, this is just ignorant.
Then there's dummies.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. And it's like, ugh.
Because you damn well know I'm not paying $3 for a Caucasian cake when I get a delicious chocolate one for 75 cents.
Yeah. Now, more than 200 wrote posts in all, most of them opposed, and a vice president of the school's student government called the sale, frankly, racist, which it clearly is. The president of Berkeley College Republicans fired back, but it's discriminatory in the same way that considering race in university admissions is discriminatory.
Wait, any university I've been to, there's been way more Asians than anybody else. Where's the Asian cakes? I saw no mention of this.
No.
Not
exactly.
at all.
Yeah. It is interesting that they only chose Native Americans.
Why Native American? That's what I want to know. That's such a random race to pick.
It is in California.
I guess, but
you're not that far from some of the reservations and whatnot. I that's the best I got for you. You would have think they would have picked something like
Muslim.
Yeah, or Hispanic Americans or Latinos. Yeah, you'd think they would have went that way, but nope. Which, again, shows ignorance. It shows, stupidity. And by ignorant, I'm meaning the true definition of ignorance. I'm not meaning what most of the time people use it as. Ignorant has now fallen into the term along with ironic and literally, where people misuse them all the freaking time. It's like when I tell you you're ignorant, I'm saying that you don't know something about something.
You lack the knowledge.
Yes, I'm not calling you a dummy or whatever. I'm just saying you are not informed. Got it? Got it. And orangutan, still no G at the end.
Oh, shit.
I know you were hoping.
God, no wonder I couldn't get it in Scrabble. Fuck.
True. Speaking of language.
Oh, damn.
Waka, waka.
Fucking hitting it up. Ding, and I went out of the park.
I'm on fire, dude. Look out.
Fire.
Someone stomp me out.
This story.
This is great. I'm going to let you take the lead on this because you sent this in.
All right. This is what I love. Picture it.
Sicily?
Oh, God damn you and your Golden Girls.
I got more if you want it. I used to watch it a lot with my mom.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Now, there's two people that are the last people that speak a language no one else speaks. They're the only people that can pass it on.
Snooki in the situation?
And they immediately get drowned in the ocean.
Oh, if only. If only.
Well, the last two people that speak this language hate each other and refuse to talk, which is hysterical.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yep. They're the last speakers of a language called Ayapaneco, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
They live less than half a mile away from each other in Ayapa, Mexico.
Oh, yeah, that place.
But no matter how precious the cultural implications of keeping their language alive are, they're not going to speak to each other.
I love that. Fuck that person.
The other best part is no one knows why. Like, they won't tell why. This is fantastic. You know what's waiting here? This is screaming for Oprah.
Oh, God, I hope not.
Like on a very special Oprah.
Very special Oprah.
Oprah sits down with two people of different tribes who absolutely can't stand one another. What will they say? Barack Obama, John Boehner, next on Oprah.
Nice.
I kid. That's enough politics.
Yeah.
But still, this does feel like something Oprah would stick her snout into, doesn't it? Or Dr. Phil. Something like that, I should be careful, dude. We've been ragging on George Lucas and Oprah I don't know if there's any. I mean, Bill Gates is the only one we're missing.
Fuck that guy.
And then the trifecta of like everyone, they control like everything. I think
Steve Jobs, nerd.
how's the liver?
Nice
Anyway.
weight loss, dick. What?
Come on, man. He gave us the iPhone.
That's true. I do love my iPhone.
You do.
Yeah. Although I somehow feel like I'm tied to Satan every time I touch it.
You are. You
Dude.
didn't read the user agreement.
Here's how Pavlonian I've become with my stupid phone.
Again, there's a good South Park that deals with the dealings with the iTunes whatnot.
I'll sit it in my cup holder, right, when I'm driving around for work.
Actually, it might have been The Simpsons. Sorry.
And if I turn right and like I catch a reflection out of the corner of my eye, I think it's an alert, so I look at my phone.
That's safe.
Oh man!
I hope none of your employers listening to this.
Oh, no, it's not like I'm like. I just glance at it because I think it's a pop up.
You tape it to the car.
Actually, I just tape it over one eye. Kind of look like
call.
cable. It's
I
sweet.
like it. Mm-hmm.
Except I can't see through it until I turn the camera on.
Nice. Well, the way Rob Liefeld draws cable, he probably can't see through his eye either.
Well, that's true too.
Fuckhead. But yeah.
See, is it bad? Part of me though is just like, if these people don't talk to each other, that's just how it was supposed to be. The language doesn't move on.
Feels a little Darwinian.
Yeah. It's like, I got an idea. Go fuck yourself. Not all the baby turtles make it to the sea.
Yes.
You know? Maybe
Well,
it's just me.
I
I'm
think
a
you're
heartless
right.
bastard at times.
Apparently, they're still trying to get these two women's to talk to one another.
Wouldn't it be great if they just had like an old-fashioned sit-down, like mafia days, and one of them just stabbed the other one?
Yes.
It's like something so deep and hateful. That's why they live so far apart and don't talk.
What I hope it is that like one borrowed a cup of cornmeal and never gave it back.
Fair
Like
enough.
never returned it. And she was like, that Buddha.
Random language. Yeah.
Yep. Now, here's what I want to know. Where's Rosetta Stone on this one?
Ooh.
Right? Get
Rosetta
one of these.
Stone.
I know, right? Get one of these bitches to do the tutorial on it. Boom! Now everybody knows it
What
for the
if-
low cost of like $8 million.
What if one of them does Tom directional? Then I have no clue where I'm going still.
That's
Be
true.
Perfect.
Especially if you're in what's it called? Paneco.
Well, I imagine.
Oh, sorry, that's the language. Ayapa. Sorry.
I imagine Ayapa. There's probably like 3 roads, so it'll take her about 2 seconds to record
3,
the Tom tone. Yeah.
One for burros, one for people, and what's the other one for? Bulls?
Yes.
All right. Fair enough. The funny part is that no one pays attention to the difference.
No, of course not.
Fucking burros everywhere.
Damn burros.
I know. Everywhere you look, it's just ass.
So it's much like our roads here.
Yes.
Asses everywhere.
Yes. Let's see. Do I have a segue for asses?
I don't think so, but
You
that
don't
looked
think
like
so?
a very Mexican name.
I actually think I got something that kind of gets there.
All right.
We'll go with it. This is about as close as I can get. It's not quite, but, you know. This does have to do with the crotchal region. That's close to the ass.
Fair enough.
All right.
The old crotchal region. It's within a stone's throw, yes.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Now it's time for some sexy news. Not really sexy, because we're talking about something rubbing a crotch until it's hurt. And it's not a penis.
Fair enough.
No guesses? Nah, it's right here. It's not like you
like, I
can
don't
fucking
have to
just
guess.
read it. Yeah, I know. The headline is Victoria's Secret models privates bruised by panties.
Post useless without pics.
Nice. Do you really want to see it?
No.
Like,
Unless
listen, I want the roast beef to be one color. I don't need to see black and blue
If
beef.
someone got whacked in the vag by like a golf club and it left a
Yeah.
golf club bruise, I might want to see that.
It's probably going to look like, you go to the meat store, if the meat's been out too long, it starts getting gray. That's where it is, all right? God. So here we go. You would think that wearing Victoria's Secret's jewel-covered fantasy bra and panties would be the most glamorous moment of a model's life. I know you said it was,
It was great.
right?
You know?
However,
Granted, I had to do a little taping, but it was great.
well, that's how you got to do it.
Yeah.
For Salida Ebanks, who slipped into underwears covered with $4.5 million worth of diamonds, rubies, emeralds, and yellow sapphires.
Now she thinks her vagina's priceless.
Yes.
Ugh.
Nothing could be further from the truth. I wasn't scared about the value. It hurt. Yeah, diamonds hurt, Ebanks tells the person who wrote this. I don't know about wearing diamonds on your crotch. It's like you're walking and scraping. So it's just like a rejuvenation at the same time. I don't see the problem.
Exfoliating
Yeah.
till it bleeds.
Right? This is not cohesive to get a man. No one wants a scratchy vagina. I disagree. And here's where I know I'm right. There are websites out there for people who have herpes and other STDs to meet up with other people who have herpes and STDs so that they can get their nasties bumping.
Fair enough.
Okay. You know other people are going to have scratchy bits, so you know what I'm saying?
Maybe you were saying she had herpes and she needed the underwear to give her a little scratching while she's walking.
Well, I'll tell you, if that's the case, how long before they make these for guys for their nuts?
Oh, God. Although,
just give you a little
diamond-encrusted nuts.
I know, right? Hey, baby, how you doing? Victoria's Secret's become, we don't need this bullshit.
Yeah, bloody.
Yeah. Here, this last part is humorous, though. That's not sexy. No one wants bruises on their vagina. Whatever.
She's never been to an S&M club, then, clearly.
That's right. If that vagina puts dinner on the table cold...
That is one bruised vagina.
That's what I'm saying. Which takes us into our next story. Now I'm on fire. Look out.
He's on a roll, folks.
Call me butter. I'm on a roll. All right.
Damn it, Brian.
This headline, Stephanie Trujillo arrested for stabbing girlfriend. That seems perfectly harmless.
Well, judging by the name, she's always armed with a knife.
Now. Just because her name's Stephanie doesn't mean she carries a box cutter.
I'm just saying.
All right.
I hear Stephanies do that.
Yeah. That's true.
Yes. Yeah.
There are no Lindas, but what can you do?
Yeah, Lindas carry chainsaws.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Herm.
Man, this is another California story.
California's fucking nutty.
Apparently. Jeez,
that's why it's always, burning or shaking or, there's always something crazy going on.
You're still talking about the STDs, right?
Yes.
Man.
Burning and shaking.
I don't know about the shaking. Man, if an STD is making you shake. I mean, I guess AIDS could because, you're terrified of dying.
Because you're tiny?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Why would we make AIDS jokes? Because they're funny.
Because they like soup and small dogs? And robes? I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah, you're right. All right. So a Glendale, California woman was arrested Saturday after allegedly stabbing her girlfriend in a domestic dispute. The reason for the fight? Dinner wasn't ready on time.
Innocent. Moving on.
This isn't the 50s.
Oh.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be together. The news reports of the girlfriends, whose name isn't being released, returned to their shared apartment after working and found Stephanie Trujillo sleeping. The two began fighting over the fact that dinner was not ready when the dispute took a violent turn.
I'm going to call the girlfriend. Let's just call her Lazy since her name isn't out there.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
Trujillo allegedly grabbed a 4-inch knife and threatened to hurt herself.
Oh, jeez. 4 inches? Wait, hurt herself?
Yeah.
I'm going to cut myself because dinner wasn't on the table.
Wouldn't this be funnier if instead of stabbing herself, like they meant stabbing herself, like with a dong?
That would be funny.
Like a floppy dildo.
Big flop? Well, if it's only 4 inches, I guess it's not big.
Well, not necessarily.
Small, floppy.
It could be Pringles can, 4 inches.
That's true.
That's a fucking big 4 inches.
That's true. Dinty Moore stew can.
Right. Maybe she doesn't have a deep birth canal. She's just got a fucking wide one. All right.
Fair enough.
You don't know. Fucker. Maybe she sits on coffee cans. She loves it.
Constantly.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Trujillo told police that her girlfriend, Lazy, charged at her with a closed fist, which makes you wonder
Oh, yeah.
whether or not it was closed in the way, for fisting or for punching.
Yeah, like Mike Tyson closed. Mike Tyson closed or I'm impersonating a duck closed.
Right.
Yes.
Good call.
Thank you.
Yeah, way to,
Thank you.
Way to explain that. So she stabbed her in the thigh. Naturally, because that's what you do.
I still want to go back to I have a 4-inch knife. I'm going to hurt myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dinner wasn't ready. I'm going to cut myself.
That's a lot of me.
Uh-huh. Well, remember we talked about cutters before, remember?
Yeah, I know.
That was the exact thing we said. After the struggle, Trujillo was taken into custody
No wonder Lazy wanted to punch her.
Taken into custody by the police and charged with assault with a deadly weapon and resisting arrest, according to the police reports. Oh, wow, they have a PDF of it, too. Fancy.
Sweet.
Bail was set at $30,000.
Oh, my God.
I know, right?
Just for stabbing someone in the thigh?
I know, seriously.
Dinner was cold. Don't they understand?
I know, you'd think they would.
Especially the cops would be like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because they're all straight out of, L.A. Noir type.
Yeah, exactly. get a belt of whiskey in me, and she gets a belt across the face.
Yeah, little Madman times.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me some scotch. Where is it?
Oh,
I don't know. But I guess basically, this just...
it is fascinating.
Actually, here, I'm going to read this last paragraph because it talks about a couple others recently. This past year has seen multiple reports of domestic violence that have been sparked during or while preparing a meal. In May, Alaskan couple Dustin Clark and Benjamin Peterson got into a violent dispute when Clark rejected Peterson's homemade lasagna in favor of canned SpaghettiOs, which, how bad is that lasagna that you'd rather have SpaghettiOs?
That's got to be terrible lasagna.
Yeah, I'm saying. I mean, I'm no good with lasagna, but dude, I know I can make one that's better than any can of SpaghettiOs.
If
unless they have meatballs, you can't top that.
It was a gay couple, right? Couple men?
Yeah.
Okay, now if man one was like kind of a new age dude, it's like, oh, I made my lasagna. It's got soy cheese and fake this and
tofu
fake this and fake
I
this.
could see, I wouldn't go after the SpaghettiOs, though. I'd just take the lid off the SpaghettiOs and just ninja star him in the neck with it.
He would deserve it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And again, innocent next case.
Yeah. Because I've had meals made of fake everything, and...
Right, like microwave meatloaf.
At least that was real meat, though.
Or was it?
Actually, I don't know, because I threw it right in the garbage.
I had to throw that in there. Oh, shit. Herm.
That was almost domestic assault that night.
Yep.
To my, taste buds.
So here's another one. A New York man threw a pot of food at his wife because she wasn't cooking fast enough. And just this month, a Florida woman threw a basil potted plant at her husband for preparing the wrong kind of meat for dinner. WPTV notes that basil, an aromatic herb often associated with Italian and Thai cuisine, is not often used as a weapon. No shit.
Who even brings that up?
A bunch of fucking idiots at WPTV, apparently.
I don't ever remember playing any first-person shooter and be like, fuck yeah, I got the basil.
Oh, I do all the time. Oh. You haven't played Iron Chef the Shooter?
That would be, dude, that'd be fantastic.
Winging knives.
Morimoto would be the best.
Yeah, you're right. With them knife skills.
Oh, yeah.
Beast. Oh, yeah. I don't know. That's insane. Like, it's funny because, when you joke about this stuff, you think of, like, the 1950s,
yes.
Coming home, hitting her with a bag of oranges because your scotch and newspaper aren't set out with your slippers and cigar.
God damn it. That's right.
And all, and
a bag of oranges on the way home.
Right. And the victuals are cooling on the table, you know? I mean, it's not, yeah. And then to read that not only have we gotten into this, I mean, the stereotype is some brooding man in his wife beater shirt just clubbing the shit out of his wife. And here we have a story about 2 lesbians, 2 gay guys, and a straight couple, which tells you that, dinner should never be cold.
Yes.
I said that before, didn't I?
Yeah.
Remember, I said that's terrible. Dinner should never be cold.
And clearly, I had a basil pot thrown at me for preparing the wrong meat. We see who has the dick in that relationship there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, my. Oh, wrong meat. That's when she should get the old 5 fingers across the grill. Mm-hmm. Or at least the goon hand.
Yeah.
You just clamp onto them,
Yes.
Yeah.
I completely agree. That's, yeah.
No one throws a basil pot at me.
I'm saying,
I played
right?
Iron Chef the Shooter. That shit's dangerous.
Yeah.
Damn, Iron Chef the Shooter.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here's one that's still food related.
Speaking of violent food.
Yes. It's food and violence related, but not in the same way.
No, not at all.
Yeah. The headline for this one's fantastic.
Although I could easily do some violence over some donuts.
I agree.
Oof.
Police break up violent donut crime ring in Greece. It took an undercover operation, but Greek police have blown a hole. Oh, I hate when they fucking do that.
Assholes.
Leave the jokes to us.
That's not punny.
Blown a hole in a ring of alleged crooks who had cornered the donut market in a beach resort. It started with complaints that 2 Bulgarian men and a former Greek wrestling champion were using violence to choke off the trade by another donut vendors on some beach in the someplace peninsula near some Greek word I can't pronounce.
Some hairy monster in short shorts choking people out.
With his buddies in the tracksuits and gold chains.
Exactly.
So an undercover officer posed as a donut seller, police said Tuesday, and he was attacked, leading to the arrest of the 3 aggressive donut sellers. As a result, they've been charged with blackmail and fraud. They also were charged with food safety violations after police found they had stashed their product in an abandoned hotel that was open to the elements and used by bathers as a toilet.
This donut tastes fishy.
Now, I have 3 words to encompass this whole story. Is that these guys, as soon as they were arrested, if they're brought up, the judge should look at them and say these 3 words. And those 3 words are, Simpsons did it. Because when Marge has her pretzel stand, she gets the mob and they start knocking off all the other food vendors in the area to make sure she's the only food product.
I was thinking Greeks suck at crime, but that's a good one, too.
Yeah. Dude, their economy's tanking. What are they going to do? They got to sell the donuts because, you know, Greeks are famous for their donuts.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed to eat. Wait. Never had a Greek donut. If it was a baklava ring, I'd be all in.
Oh, man, no shit.
Yeah.
Or if they had a way to combine the two, a baklava donut.
Baklava donut.
I would probably hump the shit out of that hole. Yeah, you like that?
You know, I'll have to put this on the Tumblr if I remember because I forgot.
Whoa, you have that video?
No.
Oh,
Because I saw a picture.
I was scared for a minute.
It was just a little notepad that someone left on the beach with a hole in it, an arrow point that said free sex.
Oh, man, that is fantastic.
Now, I don't remember what random ice cream stand I drove by, but they've got a baklava sundae.
Really?
Yes.
Like broken pieces of baklava
I
or
have
baklava
no-
at the bottom?
I don't know.
Both?
If it's anything like Friendly's, when I go to get it, they'll be out.
That's true.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
No, they are. I think they are near bankruptcy. If that makes you feel any better.
Yes, it does actually. Never have my brownie and or waffle.
I went through the same thing at Baskin Robbins. Whenever I used to go there, and I'd be like, "Ooh, brownie sundae," and they're like, "Oh, we're out of brownies." And I'm like, "Why is it on the damn menu then?"
Why do you carry it?
Just to frustrate me, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, here comes that dude who always wants the brownies. Let's tell him we're out again." Meanwhile, everyone around me is eating brownie sundaes.
That's pretty much the way it went for me too.
Then right after I leave, they put a big sign out front that says "free brownies," you know.
We have surplus brownies.
Except for you, and there's a mirror for me. Like, oh.
Those jerks.
Yep. Ugh. Speaking, I guess we can go with this. Speaking of jerks.
Yeah. Are we back to the Jack Stand story?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. This is a story about a bad mothering lawsuit being dismissed as a petty grievance, which, you know, whatever. The dismissal of a lawsuit brought against a Barrington Hills mother by her grown children who accused her of bad mothering was unanimously upheld, meaning, you know, they were like, listen, stop it.
Is this California again?
I don't know. I haven't found... Sure, why not?
Yes, it is.
It's Cook County, so I don't know.
I'm sure there's a million of those.
I know, exactly.
Yeah, whatever.
It does say Barrington Hills also. I don't know where the hell that is.
Sounds luxurious.
Yes.
So anyway, what's his mom? Was dinner cold?
No.
Oh.
2 kids sued their mom for bad mothering and sought $50,000 in damages for emotional distress and cited issues like curfew enforcement, insufficient college care packages, and haggling over homecoming dress budgets as sources of undue suffering.
Oh my God! I just started suffering listening to that.
I know, right?
Oh.
Now, these 2 girls live with their father. Their parents are divorced. And yeah,
that's the game they're playing.
The suit cited examples of her behavior that had distressed the children, including birthdays and holidays where she sent a greeting card without presents. Her insistence that her daughter return the car she had loaned her by midnight after her homecoming dance.
Oh, not that.
I know, and changing her name after the second marriage, which caused attention for her daughter at school events.
Oh, God, no.
Now, here's the part where this gets...
Me.
You ready? This is about to get really
Hopefully
fun.
she's a cutter, stupid.
Oh, man, this is about to get great.
All right, lay it on me.
Ready? Stephen A. Minor, the children's father and attorney...
Oh, Jesus.
compared the suit to medical malpractice and objected to Flanagan's statements that they were suing Garrity for bad mothering. The children do not view their lawsuit as an attack on mothering, but rather on accountability. Everyone makes mistakes, but there must be accountability for actions. Parenting is no different. Money grab!
See, I hate people.
I know, right?
People like this disgrace the whole human race.
Yeah. I completely agree.
And the emotional distress they're feeling would be nothing compared if my kids sued me. Oh. which I know will never happen because I'm not saying they're angels, but they know better.
Let's just say you'll pretend dinner was cold.
For hours at a time. I see, whenever I hear stories like this, it feels like I just got hit in the head with an ice pick.
Yeah, it really chaps your ass.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Entitled little cunts.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what they're... You know, the worst part to me is that their dad is fucking pushing this.
Well, yeah, because he's like, oh, well, I'm going to fuck that bitch. Mm-hmm. She divorce me. Well,
part of the reason that the judge threw it out is that right there.
Good.
Is they were like, basically, they're like, we feel that you are using your daughters as a way of trying to get some revenge.
That's
and I was
exactly
like,
how I see it, too.
I was like, we had the situation with the massage parlor getting away from any wrongdoing charges because of some shenanigans where the process kind of failed itself.
Yeah.
This one got it right, though.
And now that whole relationship between the kids and the mom, derailed. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was probably derailed in the first place if it even came to this point.
Mm-hmm.
Although, who knows? Maybe it's the dad working his marionette strings.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's probably a little of both. It's probably like you
said. I
said.
did the hand movements for an
That's
audio
fine. That's
medium.
fine. Remember, we're entertaining ourselves. Fuck everybody else.
That's
except
true.
our glorious listeners.
If I had because I don't know how to do it, but I'm sure it's easy enough. If I could make a GIF, I would just...
That's kind of frightening. I don't know that people are ready for that.
You're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Monica constantly thinking about, your bulge after last episode.
Well, you'll have that.
She claims she's not, but come on.
Exactly.
Come on.
Yeah.
Although she's never met you.
That's true. Just via,
which is even better.
Through the headphones and random interaction on Facebook.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And whatever pictures you do.
New profile pic, bulge.
You should just send it to her.
Oh, God.
like a Brett Favre pic. Allegedly. Don't want to get us in any trouble. And naturally, you'll have to have your tight pants on.
Well, hell yeah.
Or your Spider-Man pants.
Naturally.
From that one year that, thank God, I didn't see you in costume.
What? Had to be Spider-Man.
Yeah. I didn't need to see your web shooter, though, if you catch my drift.
What? Figure if it's good for Peter Parker, it's good for me.
Like, why the hell's he got a baby arm in there? Oh, crikey.
Good, clean fun.
It was. No, it wasn't. What are we lying about?
It's never clean, but it's always fun.
Yes. That's how we do everything.
Yes.
Well, maybe not everything, because, I do like to stay clean.
That's true.
Yeah.
Nothing annoys me more when I'm eating anything. I can just feel it getting all caught up in my face sweater.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty annoying.
Yes. Like, I'm pretty sure I was, looked like, I don't know what it looked like, a German chocolate cake.
Something from a German scat film. Scheiße!
Ooh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
That's nasty, dude. All right, so now you got your next pick you need to put up.
Oh, my.
Oh, jeez, I'm crow.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Man, we cleaned it out.
Cleaned out the inbox a little bit more?
Yeah, we still haven't put a dent in it, though.
No, we have not.
No.
All right. Good stuff. So are we wrapping up episode 10?
Yeah, we're over an hour.
We hit the hour mark?
Yeah.
No hour 20 this time?
No, what we should have done was kept the last one at an hour and done like a bonus 10th episode of Palooza Electric Boogaloo.
And stuff.
Mm-hmm. But instead, I don't know, I got nothing.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, all right. Well,
on that note.
Yep, it's been Salty Language, episode 10.
Yeah, enjoy yourselves.
And don't forget to tell all your friends. If you're one of the people who somehow got our links out there that caused our massive spike recently, thank you.
More power to you.
Please continue.
Yes.
If you haven't, gotten our whatnot out there to help spike things, you're not really a friend of ours then, I guess.
Come on, people.
Terrible.
Spread it around.
Mm-hmm. Spread it around like it's herpes.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Keep it in the family.
The gift that keeps on giving.
It is.
Yeah.
And on that note, Salty Language, Brian.
Tony, we're out.
Have a beer, you'll be fine.
Tattoo.
See you next time.